Hillary was on The View yesterday.
Oh, good.
And
what's she making the rounds? What is she pimping these days?
Man, I guess the fact that the 2016 election was stolen. I don't know. I don't know. And she talked about Trump with Joy Behar, the worst named person on the face of the earth. Joy, who's completely joyless, and Hillary Clinton. What a pair.
This country has a lot of problems, and the main one is named Donald Trump. Okay, I can't personally believe that this loser has so many people who still think that he could make a decent president. He's been criminally charged with 91 counts. I mean, he's practically got one foot in jail, another one on a banana peel, this guy. And they still say, oh, we still like him. What do you make of that?
Oh, I don't know, Joy. Didn't you just write a play about this?
That's funny. By the way, Mrs. Clinton did win the popular vote.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I continue to believe that you won. I don't care what they say.
Pause it for, oh, good golly. So that was the end, huh? Right there. She ended on, I still believe you won 2016. I don't care what they say.
So she's an election denier.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, I thought that was illegal now. I thought you couldn't.
Well, it depends
you're
on
going to
the
be charged
year.
with treason now for that.
You can be an election denier about 2016.
Oh, okay, but not 2020.
Don't you dare.
I know.
We
it's
will arrest
unreal. It just shows you what the D means. If you're on that side of the aisle, you can say whatever you want. And we get that proven once again with Hillary.
Honestly, to your constant drumbeat of we are not a democracy. Well, thank God we're not a democracy, or else Hillary Clinton would have been president.
No kidding. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know right there. But here's Hillary on her fears for 2024.
I can't even think that, because I think it would be the end of our country as we know it. And I don't say that lightly.
Jeez.
I hated losing. And I especially hated losing to him because I had seen so many warning signals during the campaign. But I immediately said, look, we have to give him a chance. We've got to support, the president we have. And I meant it. And I tried really hard. And then literally from his inauguration on, it was nothing but, accusing people of things, making up facts, denying the size of the crowd at his own inauguration. And everything that I worried about, I saw unfolding. And
that's your lead?
I think that he'd be even worse now because he was somewhat restrained, believe it or not, in the first term by people who he hired because he thought they would go along with him, and they stood up to him. And so now he is going to, if he were ever near the Oval Office again, find people who have no principles, no conscience, who are totally tied, to his fortunes, literally.
What's up, Pot?
And therefore would do whatever he said. And so the wreckage is almost unimaginable. When I was Secretary of State, I used to talk about one and done. And what I meant by that is that...
What'd you mean by that,
people
Hillary?
would get legitimately elected.
Right. Okay.
And then they would try to do away with elections and do away with opposition and do away with a free press.
Interesting.
And you could see it in countries where, Hitler was duly elected, right? And so all of a sudden, somebody with those tendencies, those dictatorial, authoritarian tendencies would be like, okay, we're going to shut this down. We're going to throw these people in jail. And they didn't usually telegraph that. Trump is telling us what he intends to do.
We need to listen to
Take him at his word. The man means to throw people in jail who disagree with him, shut down legitimate press outlets.
You deserve
do
to be in
what
jail.
he can
She's
to
nervous
literally
because she deserves
undermine
it.
the rule of law and our country's values.
He had the chance to do all that the first time around. He didn't do it, but she continues the fear-mongering here. For the left, there are just no barriers, no boundaries. Nothing is off limits to them. And where is the ADL on this nonsense? They would be apoplectic over this if a Republican had said something similar to her, comparing Trump to Hitler. They're completely mute on this. They don't care. They don't care when she does it. Wow. I mean, the Hitlerian comparisons are completely off limits to Republicans. You can't make that comparison. But she does it all the time. The Democrats do it all the time. And as for her talking about doing away with elections, What are they doing right now in Ukraine? What did Volodymyr Zelensky just say about the upcoming election in Ukraine? These are the people that we're supporting to the hilt. We're giving hundreds of billions of dollars to them and support them in every way. And now Zelensky has said it's not the right time for elections in Ukraine. This is not the right time. Wait, what? Okay. All right, let's continue to pump billions into this corrupt government. It's not the right time for an election? Huh. Oh, okay. It's amazing. And yet the Democrats completely support him and support Ukraine.